What is up, YouTube? Welcome to PanFro Games. In today's video, I want to show you an even better and faster solo build to defeat the 7-star Water Terra Hisuan Samurrot for Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. My previous solo video is definitely a fantastic build with the Miraidon, and if you enjoyed that, definitely check out that video. However, if you want to use something new, we are going to be checking out the build with Shaymin here, and I really do like it a lot. And of course, guys, like this type of content, enjoy these videos. Please leave a like, subscribe if you're new. I really appreciate it. Consider supporting the channel by joining the Pan Fam by hitting that join channel member button below. Now, let's quickly cover this raid. So, the Hisuan Samurrot hits very hard. It has the ability Sharpness, which will give a 50% boost to all its slicing moves. And load and behold, nearly all of his moves that it has are slicing moves. Ceaseless Edge is going to set up spikes. Razor Shell will be a slicing move and have a 50% chance of lowering our defense. X-Scissor is a slicing move. And Sacred Sword is a slicing move that will also ignore any of our defensive changes. So, that's definitely a scary move. It also has Bulldoze as well, and Bulldoze will not be a slicing move, however, it will lower our speed by 1. It will use Swords Dance on turn 0 to be a +2 on turn 1, so it makes all this stuff really scary. And it has Focus Energy, which we'll be using at the 50% mark of the raid to increase its critical hit rate by 2. With some of these moves, that could potentially mean a guaranteed critical hit, so that is definitely terrifying stuff. Now, why do we want to farm this raid? Because this raid gives a lot of experience candies, mandatory 5 proteins. You also get a bunch of Water Terra shards, which is very great. Love that. Of course, we get some other candy items. We get money items, and we also have a chance at an ability patch, ability capsules and bottle caps, PP ups, and other stuff too. So overall, it's definitely a good raid, and this is the raid that's going to be happening right now this weekend and next weekend as well, and probably the last 7-star raid until we get the Indigo Diz DLC on December 13/14. Now, here is our Shaymin build. So we're going to be going with the Terra Grass, and you want to be in the Sky form. So once you have Shaymin in your game, if you didn't know this, you need to go to Porto and then go to the auction house in Porto. You're going to see the person there giving away all the legendary items as long as you have the Pokemon that correlate with it. So you will see the flower you need to transform your Shaymin, which you can go to your key items to use on your Shaymin to get the Sky form. Now, as I said, Terra Grass and Shell Bell are going to be the two main things here for the Shaymin. And I'm running max HP, max special attack, modest nature. Now, the big thing about Shaymin here is you're going to be doing a ton of damage, and you're going to be proccing a lot of your moves with the ability Seed Flare. So secondary effects have a 30% chance of actually happening. So it's very good in like VGC, but it's also very good in this raid. And here is our 4 moves that we're going to be using. So one, we're going to have Energy Ball. Energy Ball is going to be our safe move, right? This move is going to have a 10% chance of lowering the special defense, but because of Serene Grace, it's going to have a further increased chance of actually proccing. This move has 100 accuracy and is very good, and I like it a lot. Now, Seed Flare is our signature move, and this move is only 85% accuracy. However, there is a high chance, especially with Serene Grace, that we do get the special defense drop. And yes, it can miss, but a couple of these going off will make the raid so much easier, because then you can switch over to Energy Ball and just spam, or you can just keep on using Seed Flare. And I will recommend using a PP up or a PP max on Seed Flare, so you do have 8 of these to use instead of just 5. So I'll do that before I run my solo again. But I did it with 5, and I was able to clear it pretty quickly. Now, Worry Seed is a phenomenal tech thing here, and a shout out to my YouTube comment section on the previous Miraidon video for letting me know. So you can use Worry Seed on turn 1, and that will remove Sharpness from the Samurrot for pretty much most of the raid until it removes all its debuffs. But by then, you'll be already doing so much damage, it's already too late, and you already pretty much won the raid. So turn 1, you remove Sharpness. All those moves that are going to be hitting you aren't going to be killing you. And you can even survive some critical hits as well, which is pretty massive. And the last move is going to be Synthesis. I never actually ended up using this in my raid because I was just getting so much HP back from Shell Bell. But, you know, you sort of need a 4th slot move, and is always a very helpful move to have a Synthesis here, in my opinion. And you don't have to really worry about Razor Shell. The scary move for you in the beginning is going to be Ceaseless Edge, and then it's going to switch over to X-Scissor. But like I said, when you remove the ability Sharpness with Worry Seed, you don't really have too much to fear, especially if we're going to be recovering nearly all your HP every damaging move. So the ideal is you just want to get that Terra off as quickly as possible. So turn 1 Worry Seed. First 3 turns, or the next 3 turns after that, just hit Seed Flare / Energy Ball, 10 Terra, then just won the game. Very simple stuff. The only hard thing about this is just having a Shaymin, and you can always transfer one from Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl or from Pokemon Legends Arceus via Pokemon Home. All right, so here is our solo Shaymin Sky Form run here. And we are going completely solo, which is nice because we do get that free defense tier from the AI partners. And we got some pretty decent partners, honestly. Getting that grassy terrain up is going to be really helpful. Oxapex can use Chilling Water as well. So that's pretty nice. But, of course, Intimidators are always going to be the best, like Star Raptor is an example. So turn 1, we're going to go for Worry Seed because we want to remove that Sharpness. And we do outspeed naturally. So we're going to be good to go here. And, yeah, he's going to have no more Sharpness. Now it's Insomnia, so we can't put him to sleep, but that was never our goal in the first place. The Ceaseless Edge is going to come out. It's going to do a good amount of damage to us. I mean, that is still +2 at the end of the day, so that's doing a lot, but that was no Sharpness boost there. And we are immune to ground moves because we're a flying type, so no worries here, which is always great. So at this point, I like to just go for the Seed Flare. And it's going to do a lot of damage here, which is very nice. And it's going to give us that HP recovery because of the Shell Bell. You could potentially miss, which is always misfortunate if you do. Luckily, we do not miss. And we do have an 80% chance of getting that special defense drop. So now he's going to be -2. So our next hit is going to do even more damage to him. We get a little bit of recovery back here. Another Ceaseless Edge coming at us. We take that pretty decently well. So you could go for an Energy Ball here if you want to be safer. I'm just going to play a little bit reckless and go for a Seed Flare again and try to get another special defense drop. And now that's off of a -2. And now he's going to be -4. I do like to get him all the way down to -6, but we're going to get another huge recovery back to the green there, which is very nice. Another Ceaseless Edge is going to come at us. And we're taking this overall very well. So now shields are coming up. And at this point, I just want to be able to get my Terra off so we can start popping off and doing as much damage as possible. Nullify stat changes and abilities. So for this one, I'm actually going to go for an Energy Ball here because I don't want to die potentially and miss. And C4 is only a 40% chance of getting the lowering of the special defense. So we're going to be okay. We're going to get a little bit of HP back here. X-Scissor is going to do quite a bit to us, and that's okay. Sometimes you do get knocked out. I had a run where I wasn't knocked out here because I went for the Seed Flare and got a lot more HP back. But at the same time, like, I just wanted to guarantee that Terra. And, you know, passing out once ain't bad at all. Because now we're going to come in at full HP. He's still -4. And now we're going to try to break through the shields. And now we can Terra for sure. And I will start going back to Seed Flares just to get some big damage coming off here with the Terra boost. Stab, super effective. And he's -4. So, feels good. And like I said, you could have gone for Seed Flare in that turn 3 as well. But sometimes that 85% accuracy scares me. So now we're popping off. Grass is on our head. Seed Flare going off. We get the hit. And we're hoping for another special defense drop. And that takes a massive chunk here. And now he's -6. So at this point, we don't necessarily need to go for Seed Flares anymore, outside of just trying to do more damage. But we're just going to break through. And I want to play a little bit safe and just go for the Energy Ball here. Just play a little bit safe, you know, because I don't want to risk missing. And we're going to pop through the shield and get a lot of HP back. So now we're super good. And we're going to get nearly back to full, or maybe actually full HP. There we go. And at this point in the raid, you can just spam Energy Ball. Because we don't really need to go for Seed Flare unless he resets his defenses. Still doing big damage to us. Focus Energy is coming off, so expect some critical hits coming out here too. Also, we got the terrain there, which is very nice. Once again, going for Energy Ball. I believe Seed Flare will guarantee you the kill here at this point, but like I said, I'm playing safe. But we get the kill anyways. Oh, close. Almost got the kill. Almost got the kill. But you can see, if you went for Seed Flare, you get the kill no matter what here, right? It just depends how safe you want to be, and I'd rather play a little bit safer than not. But there we go. That was much faster than Miraidon. I really like this a lot. I think the only issue Shaymin is not everyone's going to have a Shaymin. Of course, you know, if you joined the Shaymin giveaway event, I did give away a bunch of these, so hopefully if you're part of the Pan fam, you got one of these too. But this was incredibly easy to run, so if you want to farm, this is the build I would actually highly recommend for farming. If you don't have this, watch my previous solo video from yesterday with the Miraidon, because that's also a phenomenal build as well. This one just ends up being a couple of turns, or even, I wouldn't say a couple, maybe like 5 turns faster, honestly, which is very nice. Well, if you enjoyed this video, please leave a like, subscribe if you're new. I really appreciate it, and catch you guys next time. Peace out, and have a good one.